Zombie Apocalypse Story, Part 20, Tragedy. Jon and Ty smashed through the glass of the food court entrance. Jon reached through and pulled out the mop holding the handles in place, and they burst in, replacing the mop behind them. It was 10 p.m. They had not heard from Tom or Jane since they had left. "Tom! Jane!" Ty bellowed. "Shut up, you moron," Jon hissed. "Do you want to attract more of them?" Ty waved his hand in apology. "Shit, there's someone over there." On a table, with blood dripping off the side, was a man, sprawled out, blood coming from his mouth. Ty leaned over him and felt for a pulse. The man coughed. He grabbed for Ty's coat and pulled him towards him. He could not make out what the man was trying to rasp. The man gave up and released Ty, slumped back to the table and breathed his last breath. Ty felt for a pulse again. Nothing. "He's dead." The words barely escaped his throat before the man sat up and reached for him. Jon was about to move in to kill, but Ty swung the custom bat Jack had made, and in one heavy swing sliced through its neck. The body dropped and the head fell to the floor. Jon quickly scythed it in two so it was no longer a threat to them. A drop of blood fell onto the head from above. They looked up. Blood was dripping down the side of the balcony and onto the table. Jon and Ty raced up the stairs. Tom was laying on the ground in a pool of blood. He wasn't moving. Jon reached him first, felt for a pulse, rolling him onto his back. He was pale, paler than normal. His eyes were shut. He had a pulse. "Fuck, he's been stabbed. Where's that first aid kit?" Ty threw his bag off and rummaged round, pulling out the large red bag. Jon had religiously been reading first aid manuals and anything else he could find on emergency medicine. He fished out a pair of rubber gloves and some alcohol to clean the wound and examined it. "How's it look?" Ty was trying to control the emotion in his voice but wasn't doing a good job of hiding it. It's deep, but I don't think it's hit an artery, or the kidney, or the liver." Jon cleaned the wound up and again started to stitch it. Jane had been in training to be a nurse before she gave up on the idea to become a personal trainer. He wasn't sure where she was, but she had tried to teach him a few things. But where the hell was she now? "Jane!" Jon yelled, scooping up Tom. "Jane!" Nothing. "Fuck, call her again." Ty tried. No answer. Glass smashed not too far away down the corridor, and dead hands reached for a doorway. "Crap. Grab his bag and weapon, we're leaving." "What about Jane?" What do you want me to do, Ty? Stand here shouting for her? Attract more dead whilst Tom's dying?" Ty shook his head. "We'll find her later," Jon said as softly as he could manage. "But right now we need to get out of here." 2 hours earlier. "Tom, get up. Please, get up." Jon ran to Tom's side. Blood was pooling round her knees as she knelt. "You can't die. Get up." Tom's eyes flickered open. "Oh, my side's killing me." He looked down. "Oh yeah, I got stabbed. That would explain it. Help me up." A door opened down the corridor. "Boss! Graham! Where are you?" I froze. I knew that voice. It was Tooth. "Fuck, we gotta go. Now, grab my bag." Jane ran to pick the satchel up whilst I stooped and grabbed the baton. "Can you walk?" "I'm fine, stop fussing." We were on the top floor. 2 floors down, Graham was sprawled out on a table. I couldn't tell if he was alive, but I doubt he'd be getting up to chase after us any time soon. I hobbled down the stairs. "There! After 'em!" "Shit, they've seen us. Go!" Jane insisted in trying to support me as we were pursued. She might have gotten away, she would have left me. But she didn't. Suddenly she was pulled back by her hair. She screamed as she flew back. I turned as quick as I could manage and activated the stiletto, drilling it into our attacker's shin. He screamed as it hit him. I pulled it back, reached forward and punched him in the mouth. We turned to run again, but something hard and heavy hit me between the shoulders. I fell. Jane landed next to me. I extended a baton and took a swipe at his legs, catching them and sending them to the ground. I got back up, helping Jane. There were 3 more coming. We were not going to be able to outrun them. "Go," I said. "What?" "Go, now." I pushed her away. "I'm not leaving." "Well, you don't have a choice now." She looked. They were too close. I stepped in front of Jane. "You don't look too good today, dude." Tooth made his way to the front, still sneering. "Better than never looking good, but you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?" Tooth smiled his toothless smile. "Say what you want. You can't upset me today. You've done me a massive favour." "Oh yeah, brushing all those teeth must have been very inconvenient for you." Again, that smile. "No, you just incapacitated my boss. So now I'm in charge. And the first thing on that list is burning that shithole of yours to the ground. Over my dead body." "As you wish." He moved forward amazingly quickly. I raised the baton, but he knocked it aside and clocked me on the chin. I fell. What happened next was a blur. All I could see was boots hitting me. After the first few, I couldn't feel any more. I looked up and saw Tooth's men dragging Jane away, kicking and screaming. Tooth knelt beside me, careful not to get my blood on his jeans. "It's over. Just lay there and die like a dog. Your friends are next." He booted me in the stomach one last time and walked away. My vision faded and death embraced me. Right now. What the hell happened to him? Someone stabbed him. Is he okay? He's been stabbed. How do you think he is? Is he going to make it? I don't bloody know. I'm not a doctor. Put him in the bed. Where's Tom? Sky, get the hell out. What happened? 1 hour later. Tom seems to be stable. Jane is still missing. People are lost. No one seems to know what to do with Tom out of commission. And they're looking to me for leadership, and I have no answers for them. Considering the scene we came across at the shopping centre, we could be attacked at any second. We have done what we can to reinforce the downstairs. We have boarded up the windows on the ground and first floors. Unless they can throw like motherfuckers, they're not going to be able to throw a petrol bomb through the highest windows. Sky has not left Tom's side and won't eat. We haven't heard anything from Jane. So what do? Toby broke the silence. We'll wait for Tom to wake up, and we can go from there, Ty chimed in. We can't sit here with our thumbs up our asses for that long. Jack countered. We should leave, Laura said, heads turned in her direction. We can't just stay here. They know where we are now. We're sitting ducks. And go where? Anywhere. John, do you want to join the discussion here or just stare a hole in the wall? John lit a cigarette. We can't leave. We have no idea where to go. We need to reinforce our position. Do we have any more boards for the windows? Jack gave the answer. No, we're out, but there's a scrapyard about 30 miles away. We load it up with sheet metal, bring it back, and I can reinforce this place to the hilt. 30 miles is quite a way to go, man, Toby questioned. What if something happens while we're gone? I'm guessing this is more than a 2-man job. If we want it done this year, yeah, it would take me, you, Ty and John to load it. Leaving us as vulnerable at home, John pondered. We need to take this chance right now. They could be here any time. We need to do it now. I agree with Jack, John said. Eyes turned on him. He who hesitates is lost. We move or we die here. Lara and Jenna will stay, but I'll show you how to work the guns tonight. We'll be as quick as we can, but for a while, you're on your own." They nodded. Everyone else agree? They also nodded. "Okay, go get some sleep. Big day tomorrow." Jon went and sat with Sky for a bit, watching over Tom. "He won't die, will he?" she asked. "Nah, he won't die. He's too stubborn for that." "Why's his arm in that thing?" "It's a sling. I think it's fractured. We'll help support it." "Okay." She feigned understanding. "Come on. Time to get some sleep." "Can't I stay here?" "No. Now, come on. Off to bed." Jon tucked in Sky in Jane's room just in case Tom died and turned during the night. He climbed into bed. Exhaustion swept over him, and the task ahead weighed down upon him as he slept. Part 21. Coming soon. Scrapped Lives.